as the lead mastermind behind Free Muffins 1 and 2.
Make sure to mask my voice so people don't know who I am. I'm Damir, by the way.
Is that the mastermind behind Free Muffins and Free Muffins 2? What can you tell me a little bit about the projects you were the mastermind? I know you've never seen either of them before, so can you just tell me a little bit about the creative process behind making such smash hits?
Is it live action or animated? I'm Damir, by the way.
It's neither. It's just like a random footage and Damir talking for 2 hours.
I'm Damir, by the way.
About the history of DSI.
Well, as Damir, I can safely say that DSI is my biggest mistake, and my mom should have aborted me. I'm Damir, by the way.
Wow, thanks. So as a failed abortion, tell me about some of your favorite DSI members. Tell me about there's also Zach. I don't know if Reed's on there.
Yeah, Reed's on here.
Milo, there's some people you can talk about.
All right, so Wyatt, first of all, he's a great man. I love his face. Personally, I never sat next to him in art class, but I know he sat next to this one kid, Kyle, and Kyle said that he was just Wyatt's a fantastic guy. He's blonde. Reed, had him in a 6th grade homeroom. Had him in 6th grade homeroom. Great guy. I don't think I heard a single word he ever said.
How do you feel about Reed's rampant RDM on Gary's Mod Trouble in Terrorist Town?
Well, I mean, as a 16-year-old kid, I gotta say, RDM, one of the worst things you can do. Probably the only other person that I could see doing RDM is either Barack Obama or Osama bin Laden.
Yep.
Those are the 2 worst people on Earth. So I can safely say that, Reed's a terrible person I'm Damir, by the way.
Okay, so let's move on to Stian. How do you feel about Stian?
Oh, Stian, I love him. Great guy. Nickname Stian. Fantastic. Anyway, Stian, great guy. Loved the time he took my sister by the hips and just... Honestly, great man. He would be easily the best man to my wedding.
I'll pull up the Free Muffins 2 trailer. It's that's Stian.
Wow, that's fantastic. If I were to meet Stian IRL, I would probably fucking kick his teeth in and or give him a big sloppy kiss. I'm Damir, by the way.
Okay, next question. How do you feel about that guy right there?
Oh, Colin? That's fantastic. Colin, on the other hand, fantastic man. Colin, fantastic kid. Honestly, one of my favorites to have around on the workforce. Not only does he work extremely hard, he also has about 13 scandals, which is about half as much as the second least, Joe Hall, who only has about 78 scandals.
Tell me some of the projects Colin has made.
One time in computer programming, he made something that a dog moved. That's it.
Tell me about your favorite things about Colin.
Well, as a fellow homosexual man, I can say that he gives fantastic head. And not only that, but the loads of cum he puts in my mouth and throat. Fantastic. Honestly, one of the best lovers I've ever had in bed, outside of bed, in public, just anywhere. Even on the DSI head table. Honestly, just fantastic. During meetings, even. I, Damir, have had homosexual relationships with almost every single one of my co-workers, underlings, and gay slaves.
Wow.
As Damir.
This has been very informative. Thank you.
That's no problem. Noah's fucking gay. Noah should kill himself. And Justin, I'm not even going to acknowledge. Justin can kill yourself.
Okay, well that was really great. What else do we have to talk about? How do you feel about Trouble in Terrorist Town, the greatest game ever made?
Well, Rick and Morty is really funny. I like the part when he turns himself into a pickle. I'm Damir, by the way.
Who do you think is the best girl of DSI?
Wyatt. Wyatt is easily the best girl. Wyatt has the most and the most face. I'm Damir, by the way.
I'm just going to take that one audio clip and just repeat it constantly throughout the whole entire... Wow, I cannot believe Damir is saying all this stuff.
What a fantastic thing. Thank you for having me so much, Paul. This is honestly one of the best things
You're
ever.
welcome. This has been very eye-opening for me. Okay, so we're back at it. We're recording once again. We're here talking about some more of the. Okay, we're talking about the first scandal that happened in 2019. The Justin Wyatt gay porno that was released in Maine, unedited, full thing.
4 hours long. Just going to town.
Just Wyatt was absolutely destroying Justin. After that, Justin was being like pretty gentle with Wyatt.
Yeah.
Like you could tell he was in love.
Yeah, it was definitely like it's they're married kind of thing, but
It was
Wyatt
really
was just like, nah, I gotta get the money, man.
The really weird thing was, when Wyatt was filming, he was almost exclusively recording Justin's ass. But when Justin was recording, it was just Wyatt's face. And you got to see all the expressions Wyatt made.
I mean, honestly, I kind of would too. Wyatt has a beautiful face. Being Damir that I am.
Mind you, again...
I'm Damir, by the way.
Mind you, again, this was 4 hours long.
Yeah, of course. They were just switching back and forth. It wasn't like 2 hours straight of Wyatt.
It was like, just back and forth constantly.
It was just like 10-minute come, 30-minute until come, like an hour until come one time, and then like 5 seconds until like Justin came and Wyatt. Honestly, I watched the whole thing straight. I didn't get hard, but I definitely had an emotional moment here and there. They were
cried.
Definitely talking.
Did you cry?
A lot. Yeah, I cried a lot.
Yeah, see, and that's one of the things. The really weird part was when Don Cheadle, like, they just kept saying his name.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, over and over again. Like, I didn't get it. Like, it was, like, almost as if they were, like, going harder while they were talking about Don Cheadle, too. That was,
Weird.
like, the really fucked up part.
Weird,
it's almost
yeah.
like, you think... No.
No, there couldn't be anything there. I think that's just like a coincidence. Maybe they know, like, maybe their dad's name is Don Cheadle.
Possibly, yeah. That would make sense. Next, moving on from that one, something that happened early February of 2019, the Steen bomb threat that occurred at BHS. So can you enlighten me a little bit more about that, Damir?
Now, I know this one, like, fucking inside, alright? Now, Steen got a rap career. He's got to advertise that somehow. So, what he does is he actually calls in every single school in Chittenden County.
Wait, can we just wait 1 second? Right now, we're going to play a little bit of Steen's music, just so we can, because we're going to help spread this man's rap career.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so there's going to be a cut right here. And it's going to play that.
Okay. And then, alright, go back.
What? I just deleted all the messages in Maine.
And now we're back. Continue on about in Chittenden County. Dean was calling up schools. What about that?
Yeah, every single school in Chittenden County, literally every single school got a bomb threat. Literally after he tried to call BHS, which he almost did, but luckily he got caught by his mother jerking off on his iPad earlier before the scene. So luckily for BHS, they were not all murdered. However, that would have been a great sight. Now, something about this is that right after. People were going like, did you hear Stan was doing it for his rap career? And, I mean, I was just like, nah, there's no way. Like, no one is that smart. Like, this is like the biggest brain thing someone's ever done. But, honestly, yeah, like, he did it. Like, Stan was going ham on this rap career, and he was going to kill millions of children to, get some notoriety. And I respect that. I can respect bomb threats and murdering of children.
Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, because I'm Damir, I can't.
Okay, we're moving on from there.
Yeah.
Well, we know Steen's a terrible person. The bomb threat didn't really even have to occur for us to know that.
Honestly.
Moving on to the Reed cocaine scandal. Now, as you know, because you're Damir, Reed has been out of the country for the last several months.
It's kind of gay.
Kind of gay. I don't know. But we do know why. Now, this news has come. This is very recent news. Reed was actually out of the country for months in an illegal cocaine smuggling ring in Mexico.
Well, I'm not too surprised because DSI, their police force, in fact, actually does have a lot of cocaine in our vault, and this vault is only watched by Reed. And now I would go in and try to take some how much cocaine's left and all that, and I noticed that about 2 tons a day would be disappearing, and I'm like, wow, that's weird. I mean, Reed is the only one that goes in here, but I mean, it couldn't have been him. It could have just been a pure coincidence. Maybe a rat was getting in there.
This isn't quite adding up, Damir. But since you have absolutely no idea what's going on because you're a fucking idiot. Let's move on from there. Moving on to the Jake Paul and Noah DSI collusion scandal. Jake Paul and Noah are actually attempting to take down DSI. Now, this is a really interesting topic because Jake Paul's a really big YouTuber. Not quite as big of a YouTuber as Noah, but it's just weird because normally you don't see high-level collaboration like this, especially against such a major, multi-billion-dollar company such as DSI.
Now, I'd be lying if I said this was the only time I've heard about this. I've heard it, like, rumored that it's just like, hey, Noah and Jake Paul, they're behind your back. They're trying to, steal your children. Like, fucking...
Yeah.
All this scandalous things that I don't want to go into detail of as a budget cut. But, honestly, it's just, it's jarring, honestly. Like, I can't think of anything that could be just as terrible as Noah going behind our back and just, metaphorically just ass raping us, honestly.
Metaphorically and pretty physically. I'm pretty sure there was coitus occurring between Jake Paul and Noah.
Most likely, yes. I can see that. Noah is a very homosexual, flamboyant man. If I can even call him a man, he is so womanly.
I wasn't expecting. Yeah, it's honestly a big shocker here. Like, this is the kind of thing I would expect from Jake Paul, but not of Noah. And Little Noah also, adding on to that, we're here to actually deliver the truth about the 10 million messages that Noah deleted in Maine. This was actually an attempt to cover up the scandal. Noah deleted 10 million billion messages in Maine.
Wow.
Because to cover up a DSI gay scandal between him and Jake Paul.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard someone was releasing these, and he was like, I can't have this. So what he did is delete everything. It's just terrible, honestly. Everything, even including the really funny memes, me and my friends, being Damir that I am, me and my friends posted. This is awful. Like, all of our funny memes are funny posters with our funny, stupid fucking faces,
Taking a brief break from all of this important stuff that's occurring and we're talking about notable events. Tell me about some of your favorite memes, Damir.
Bugs Bunny, Big Boy, Big Chungus. Other funny memes include Buff, fucking what's his name from Force Awakens, when Jonas Brother was very swole. This was very funny. Another funny meme is Colin's fucking gay face. Fucking Mickey Mouse gas explosion.
Nope. Okay, moving on from there. The Colin admin Hunger Games cheating scandal that occurred. So you were playing in this Hunger Games match, and you lost to Colin.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Just terrible. I mean, I've spent easily tens of thousands of hours. Based on my tens of thousands of hours of experience on Minecraft, especially Hunger Games, I probably have about, 7,000 hours just playing Hunger Games, fighting little children in a maybe victory royal, 2.5 times. Colin, however, 7 billion. 16 hours of Minecraft total.
That's impossible.
Now, this is just terrible, alright? Cheating on Minecraft? Just fucking pathetic. Honestly,
the lowest of the lows.
Lowest of the low.
Scumbag.
I would, honestly, if I were to see Colin in real life again, I what I was going on about. But yeah, next time I see Colin in real life, which I might at Justin's house at 121 Lopez Avenue, honestly,
June 12th,
I'd kick
1 to 5 p.m.
Yeah, I'd probably fucking kick him because no one, and I mean this, no one beats me at Minecraft Hunger Games.
Is there anything you want to confess to? You have any crimes you want to confess to me? Sins against humanity?
You know how Africa has 70% of the population has AIDS? Now, I want people to think that it's a complete coincidence, that no one is the cause of this. It's just a complete and utter just happenstance, I'm the one that did it. I'm the one that gave 70% of Africa AIDS, and they're all going to die because of me, and they're pretty much considered a dead country if they already weren't before this. I'm not only not sorry for this, but I'm extremely proud of this. I believe that Africans are of a lower species. They are not human, and I think bow to my legs bow to my fucking feet, kiss my boots, and thank me for wiping out those filthy animals.
So the final thing I wrote down here, Joe's crimes against DSI. You're someone who knows Joe better than almost anyone on the planet. You frequently spend nights together in Joe's room, just sleeping on his floor. Nothing sexual happens. I just know you regularly sleep under Joe's bed.
I do, yes.
Which is, as we all do time to time. On it, like when we're in our low points in life, we all find ourselves under Joe's bed crying.
This is true. This is true. He is a very comfortable underneath the bed.
Yes.
Fantastic man as well, honestly.
Very handsome.
Very, very attractive.
So, as someone who knows Joe better than almost anyone, what are some of his worst, most heinous, most terrible, most evil crimes that he's ever committed?
So, the first one I have to put down is thinking he's a human being. This is something that is just blatantly false. He is not. He is literally lower than a human being. He is filth. I would not even, put him on my boot. I think dog shit has higher quality than Joe does his entire life.
Fuck you, Joe, you scum fucker.
But Joe's raging homosexuality is just not even put into question at this point. He is...
We don't, honestly, at this point, like, we more, like, support Joe than anything. This isn't really a crime or anything.
Yeah,
like,
I support him being a homosexual. However, if I were to meet him IRL, not sleeping under his bed,
yes,
I would probably try to hang him on a burning cross. I am a terrible person.
You, Damir, are a terrible person. Can you confirm that, yes or no?
Yes. I, Damir last name, am the worst human being on earth